Alright, boys, today the plan is simple. We're going to be doing what we've been doing and working on our ocean monument draining. So, what that is going to include today is collecting a metric fuck ton of sand. And then focusing on just like sectioning off more areas. That's all we're doing today. So buckle up your seatbelts. It's going to be a ride. I want to see. I probably should bring some more of these with me. In between the two streams that I did some chest organizing, so everything is back up to standards, which has been pretty nice. So we have everything kind of set up how we need it to. I also smelted some meats, so we have plenty to be able to eat during our streams. So we are all set and good to go. I'm thinking what the plan is going to be is us going over to... Oh my god, it looks so beautiful from here. Going back over to our spawn area and taking from that desert. I think that's just like the go-to place for us right now. Hey, Don, welcome to the stream, buddy. Are you excited to eventually get a shirt? For those of you who may or may not know, I made an announcement, I think a little bit before I became an affiliate, where I said that the first 5 people who subbed to my Twitch channel would get like a very limited edition exclusive sort of casual sub shirt. And I eventually got like the 5 people I needed, including Don Volio, Domboy, Princess Lynn, my friend Katie. Their account name is like Super Dookie, which is a stupid fucking name. And then we're still trying to figure out the 5th person. We're thinking it's going to be Vion, but Vion has to respond to me for that to happen. But that's the plan. But I've already ordered the shirts. Almost everybody was the same size. It's pretty funny, honestly. And that's expected to come in sometime around January 12th to the 14th. So that's whenever I can expect to get it myself, and then I have to ship it out. Buying the shirts, by the way, the shirts by themselves, including like the shipping and the tax and stuff, was like $120. And that's not accounting for the shipping I'll have to do to actually send it to you guys. That's gonna suck, dude. It's gonna be like an almost $200 gambit just to send you guys some shirts. So next time I decide to do shirts, I'm going to be selling them instead of giving them away to cover some of those costs, because holy shit. But I think it's worth it. I think it's a really cool novelty thing. And Don, what I wanted to know is, do you want your shirt signed? My signature is actually worth nothing, but if you're interested, then I'm happy to do so. Because I figured since I'll be getting the shirts before I send them out anyway, it gives me the opportunity to like mess around with them. So if anybody wanted me to, I can like get like a gray Sharpie and just like sign them or whatever. I'm not sure if I would sign them as sort of casual or with like my name. Like I don't know how that works exactly, but I'll have to figure that out in the meantime. Yeah, imagine I like pop off, become like biggest streamer in the world, and you have like an exclusive signed sub shirt by the sort of casual. That would be the most exclusive in the world. Also, Don, I managed to figure out something. If you scroll down, I'm pretty sure I have like a leaderboard thing that has like gift subs now, which I thought was really cool. I don't know if your account has that. I've never like actually scrolled down your account. But I think you should add that if you haven't already. I think it's a really cool feature. I also fixed the link for my Discord. Apparently it's been broken for a while and I didn't realize. So now whenever people come in, I can actually invite them to come to the Discord and have it not be incorrect. So that's pretty exciting, I guess. I would sign some paper or print something off to sign. So you don't think that you don't think I should sign the shirt itself? I should sign something separate? It'd be kind of weird if I just like gave someone like a sticky note with my signature, right? Like that's like, I don't know, that's kind of cringe, isn't it? They can sell that on eBay for a whole nothing because it's not worth anything. Also cool. Yeah, I've never noticed if it did or not. What kind of badge do you have? Oh, you have a cheer badge. Interesting. Can't watch it if you sign it. If it's with Sharpie, can't you? I'm actually not sure how that works. I have a Mr. Beast signed hoodie. It has his initials on it. It was the last round of hoodies that he was signing, so I actually got myself to buy one. It's really expensive, but I think it's a really cool novelty item. But I haven't washed it yet because I haven't worn it yet. Because it's like, it's not rare because there's a lot of them that are made, but it's I don't know. It's like it's more of a novelty than an actual like piece of apparel I'd want to wear. Not sure on that. Interesting. I mean, I'm sure I could look it up and figure that out. I did all men's shirts instead of like, so there's no unisex option because I want them to run a little bit larger. Because I've used Vistaprint for a long time for like printing apparel and stuff like that. And what I've noticed is that when you wash it, it goes like a little bit smaller. Like not like a whole smaller, but like a little bit. So I went with all men's because men's clothing is typically going to be on average a little bit larger than women's. So for Linda and Katie, and then maybe possibly Vion, I have like a little bit upsized just in case. Better to have baggy clothes than clothes that don't fit at all. Here's the real question, Don. Will you wear my shirt on stream? You gotta do it like once, right? Just for like the memes. Be like, yeah, I'm repping this sort of casual sub shirt. Y'all got wrecked. You missed your opportunity. You're one shot. Okay, let's go ahead and place down a shulker box, and we can go ahead and start putting up some of the sand that we've gathered. We've almost gotten 1 full shulker box worth. We are aiming to get 3 full shulker box worths of sand. And that honestly still won't be enough, but it'll get us closer to our goal of draining the entire monument. Oh, hello. Traveling trader. What do you got for me today, buddy? Wow, a whole lot of nothing. Yeah, all of that is garbage. You should feel awful about that. In fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna kill your pet because of that. Next time, give me better deals, bitch. Anyway. Giant baggy shirts! I can't. Awesome, Don. Glad to hear it. Oh, my shovel is 100% going to break before I can finish getting all the sand. That sucks. I can fix that pretty easily. We can go over to the Enderman grinder here in a bit. I actually have half a mind to go home and grab the trident and see if I get channeling on it. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I think I actually might do that. So let me go ahead. I'll use up the majority of the durability of the shovel. When that happens, I'll go ahead and go back home, grab the trident, heal the shovel, and then we'll go to the end and try to get channeling on the tridents. I'll have to re-enchant it with mending, but I don't think that's that big of a deal, so I'm not too worried about it. This poor desert's going to be completely decimated by the time I'm done with it. I'm really just going to ruin it. We got our raid village over there. It actually might behoove me to flatten more of that area out instead of this area, honestly. Let's go ahead and pick up the sand and head over to that area instead. We have quite a few villagers over there, but we've already kind of kidnapped the ones from our original village over there to make the iron farm. So we found out that 2 hours is worth about 50-something blocks of iron in this world. So every single stream that we do for 2 hours will make 50 blocks. Next year, I'll be doing probably closer to 5-hour streams every single session. So I'll be getting like 1.5 stacks to 2 stacks every single stream of iron blocks, which I think is just completely fucking broken. I love that so much. It makes me very excited. Hi, Don. I was talking to my dad about the shirts, and he was so confused. He was like, why on earth do you want another streamer's face on a shirt? Because it's funny as fuck, first of all. And second of all, because I think it's honestly pretty cool. You have a shirt that says, keep it casual. And you have me with a misshapen beanied head, and on the bag says sort of casual. I think it's a pretty good meme. I feel like your dad just doesn't approve of me, because he's just jealous of my baldness. He just wishes he was as bald as I am. That's why I think about it, at least. Do we break sandstone? Do we care about sandstone? I think we leave it. I think it's actually not worth my time to grab it. I don't need sandstone right now. When I do need sandstone, I can come back. Hey, Vion! Welcome to the stream. Hey, before you do anything, Vion, if you scroll down, there is a like a little like prompt, like a button thing that like lets you join the Discord. You should join the Discord. I reached out to you on Twitch about it. Like Linda, Dawn, Dom, Tate, like everybody's on there. You might as well join the party. After every stream, we do like a little bit of like a, would you call it a townhouse meeting? I don't know. We basically like talk about the stream. I usually like give like a recap of it on there. I usually talk to people for a little bit. It's a pretty good time. Since you are a sub, sometime in the very beginning of next year, we are doing a like a sub stream where I play like probably Tabletop Simulator with a bunch of like subs. So if you're interested in doing that and you have like, if you have Tabletop Simulator, you're welcome to join that as well. Something just to keep in mind. If you're interested, you're welcome to join. If not, no pressure. And then also, if you do want the sub shirts, because I do have one printed for you, I end up getting an extra medium or an extra large. So if you're one of those 2 sizes, I can send you a shirt. But I do need either a PO box or an address to send it to. So it's also up to you if you're interested in getting that. But Linda did gift you a sub specifically so you could get a shirt. So if you're interested, just let me know. You can see the design of that on the Discord, because I do have the designs leaked onto there. Hey, about this shirt, I messaged you, Chris. Did you? Oh, I missed it. Interesting. I wish my dad would hurry up and go bald so I don't have to shave his head anymore. Do you shave your dad's head for him? That's surprisingly wholesome. That's like really nice. I have always been the one shaving my head. In 2017, I got a haircut that was like a level 2, which is like a certain like length of hair or whatever, right? And after that, I've been shaving my own head ever since. So I've been shaving my own head now for about 4.5 years. I think it's actually been 4.5 years. So I've had the exact same haircut the entire time. So I pretty much look the same from pictures in 2017 to now, because like my face hasn't aged. Like I think I still look pretty young. I still look pretty young as a 23-year-old man. So yeah, it's been going pretty good for me. I've saved a lot of money on haircuts over the past 4.5 years, let me tell you. Because like whenever you have like actual hair and you can't just cut it yourself, like that costs money to maintain. And I'm really glad I don't have to do that money. Be a pain in the butt. Yeah, my dad is the only person I'll cut hair on now. Did you used to cut other people's hair? What's like the incentive for you there? Also not time yet? Interesting. Let's go ahead and sleep it off, and then we'll keep working on grabbing that sand. Again, 3 shulker boxes seems like a pretty good amount to get like another quadrant done. For our shovel, we still have 185 durability, but we're getting close to where we're going to have to go grab the trident from home, and then head over to our enderman grinder to heal the shovel up, and then hopefully get channeling on that trident. That's the only thing I care about, because it has several advancements that I need to get using that channeling trident. So the sooner I can get those, the better, obviously. But until then, we'll keep decimating this desert. This is the raid village, for those of you who don't know. So anytime I want to do raids, I have this entire like wall set up to make it a little bit easier on myself. I'm trying to flatten out the area around it to make it easier to kill the mobs that come through. I think it's going to work out pretty well. I'm basically killing 2 birds with 1 stone. We already have 1 shulker full. This is going to be the next one, getting close to being full, I think. Yeah, pretty close. So we'll just keep on grinding it out for now. I can't be bothered with haircuts. You don't look any different from 2017. To be fair, I wasn't using a webcam back then whenever I was streaming. So you wouldn't actually know. So excuse the fuck you. Aside from my own hair, I see. Can't buy haircuts, and took cosmetology so I could hope I at least know some. I would hope so, yeah. Well, Don, if you ever want me to shave your head, all you have to do is come over to America. I will give you a free haircut. You can have a custom sort of casual styled haircut. Imagine the profit you'd make if you look exactly like me. The bitches. Think about the bitches. Cool, let's go ahead and grab the rest of the sand. We are probably going to stop here in just 1 second before my shovel breaks. I get nervous whenever it gets low durability like this. I'd rather not lose a netherite shovel, which, by the way, I still need to name it after somebody. I have the Wings of Donvolio already. I have Vion's Grace and Vion Yeetfeet, and then I have the Limbo, so I need to get somebody else to name a shovel after. So if anybody's in the lurker group and wants to chat and get a shovel named after them, let me know, because I can do that when I head over to the end. Happy to do so. I like naming my shovel after people that are watching. Looks like we have about everything that we can get. So let's go ahead and drop this into the shulker, and let's go focus on the end. So we now have 2 shulkers worth of sand. We'll get our 3rd one after we finish repairing and making a channeling trident. Let's go ahead and fly on home and get that worked on. Oh, like the pimp? The pimp. I just wanted to be able to name more after chatters. Got some glasses from Walmart. And have the t-shirt on. Here we're going to go down into this portal right here. We got our beautiful iron farm working pretty hard over there. Those poor villagers are going to be tormented the rest of their lives. Feels really bad. Alright, onwards. How's everyone's day going, by the way? Dawn, it's really rare to see you here. I am streaming at a really odd time, to be fair, so I guess that does make a little bit of sense. Linda, I know that you're dying right now. Vion, I can't seem to figure out what your sleep schedule is, to be honest. Like, the times you come into my stream seem, like, really inconsistent. I'm not sure when you're awake and when you're asleep, honestly. Like, I'm not sure, like, what your time zone is and shit. Let's go ahead and do this. Then we're going to fly up, down, and over. Chris, what's the point of having these paths if you don't use them? Well, flying is faster. Honestly, even, like, the boat ice method isn't really worth doing. It's better to fly. I just like having some kind of like indicator of where I'm going so I don't get lost. Cool, so we're going to head up here into our floating island, go ahead and grab our trident, and then we will go back and get some channeling taken care of. I love how like industrial this looks as I've been kind of draining this through. It's going to take some. We're probably only going to finish that quadrant today, honestly. I don't know if we're going to get any further than that. Like, obviously I'd like to. I don't know if we're going to, though. Still haven't made a water elevator. Kind of need to get working on that eventually. I might be out at the Friday stream. Cool. Staying up for a Mace stream that day and joining VR chat. Interesting. Yeah, girlfriend did agree to do something for the stream. So I'm not exactly sure what we're going to be doing for that, but she did say that she would be interested in either being on stream or actually being the one streaming, which I think would be really funny to have her like actually taking the helm of our stream. Do I have everything I need? I need a grindstone. We have a grindstone at the end. We're supposed to, at least. What we do not have is an anvil. Do we need an anvil? I don't think we need an anvil. It's fine. We'll just go ahead and head over there. We'll mend it first, and then we'll disenchant it. But yeah, so I think like I had two different ideas here. So the first idea, the one that I prefer doing, is having the girlfriend actually play Minecraft while I watch her. And my only job there is going to be reading chat. I won't like instruct her. I won't help her. I'll just watch her play and see how like what she can accomplish in like an hour or two. That was my first idea. The second idea, the one that she like initially did, was like, oh, I'll just like hang out in the background of the stream. In my mind, I'm like, what are you going to do in the background of the stream though? Like, she's not going to like toggle a whole lot. She'll just be like kind of like lurking. So that'd be funnier to have her actually physically be the one like playing the game. I lost the game, by the way. And then have me just like hang out and just like read chat and like interact with you guys. I thought that would be a good meme. I'm interested to know what you guys think about that and like what we could do with that. But I wanted to include her in something. I thought it'd be fun. I don't really have a lot of like real life characters to bring onto the stream, so anybody that can add for some variety would always be really nice. Hardcore survival. I'd actually. That's the thing. If we did hardcore, it's better content. If we did survival, it would actually like mean something. Because if she does hardcore, no offense, Tate, I love you, she'll die, like almost immediately. Like she's not very good at video games. But if she did survival, there's less stakes involved. So either way, it seems like it's kind of like a rough decision to make. Do I not have an enchant table here? What the fuck? Okay, that's fine. We do need to turn off our sound for a second because this will be loud as fuck. So let's go ahead and just keep sound off for the moment and just go ahead and get our experience. Let's go ahead and do this. We're not going to have the totem on us for a moment, just so we can go ahead and get this shovel all mended up. I feel like hardcore would be like really good content. I just don't think that she would enjoy doing that. I think she would just get like nervous the entire time. You made me lose the game the other day. It's fine, my brain as the sounds fair. See, I sometimes wake up late. Sleep at like 3 a.m. to watch over your girl if she does hardcore, brother. Here's the thing though, right? It's like, even if I'm like watching over her, she's probably still going to die anyway. Because, like, she is a, she plays on a tablet for Minecraft. Like, it's very different doing keyboard and mouse. She is not familiar or used to that at all. So I don't expect her to be able to be very good at that, is the problem. Like, I'm sure she could pull something out, but, like, if the Don Volio can barely survive hardcore, I don't expect the Tate to be able to do it, okay? The Tater thought. Because, like, Don Volio is a certified professional streamer, man. So if he can't survive it, then what hope does Tate even have? Even with my instruction. And then she'd also propose like us playing together. I only have like one computer though, so that wouldn't work. Okay, let's go ahead and mend the trident. Already mended, pog. We do want to get some extra levels because we are going to be trying to roll for the channeling. I don't have the enchant table with me. I could make one here if I had obsidian and a book, but I don't, so I can't. We're really developing this world though. We got the iron farm, and now we have the enderman farm. So the next thing we'll be focusing on is a creeper farm later on, so we can get unlimited gunpowder for TNT mining and for fireworks. Tate payback stream. I wouldn't get offended when you just say, no, she won't get offended. She knows she's bad at gaming. I like survival more. I think that survival for her would be more fun anyway. I told her like I just want to see what she'll do like for an hour or two in Minecraft if like left to her own devices. Will she build? Will she like explore? Will she try to get to the Nether? Will she just stay in survival like the overworld? Like I want to see what kind of gamer she is, you know? See if she's like a real gamer or just like one of those fake gamers. Okay, so let's go ahead and eat those. There we go. We've got so many ender pearls. I don't really need any more than this. Die. I love having a mending sword because it never like runs out of durability. I'm gonna go ahead and mend my other tools while I'm here. I don't see any reason not to. It'll just take a second for me to go all the levels for that. Might as well have the full pickaxe ready to go just in case I end up needing it for whatever reason. So we got that taken care of. We already have everything else. This has mending as well. So we'll go ahead and mend Vion's Grace next. Can't hit with both at the same time. Interesting. There we go. Okay, cool. So now we're just going to get to level, we'll say like level 42 or 43. I think it gives me a few rolls with the trident. It's not going to take us incredibly long to get that, so I'm not too worried about it. This is a really good farm for this. I used to have to do quartz mining to get the levels that I wanted, so this is a much more efficient process. Not getting extra quartz is always kind of sad, but I think it's fine considering how much more convenient this will be. I just can't get my stuff back. You didn't die even once in survival? Like when my grandma go fair? Yeah, so like, if I ever were to do a survival world on stream, which is definitely not outside of the realm of possibility, because I'd considered doing a survival world where I did like tutorial. So I kind of did this with Dawn, where we did like a hardcore world together, and I basically taught him from beginning to end how to get to the Ender Dragon quickly and efficiently. I thought it'd be kind of fun to do a survival world where I just give general Minecraft advice with a sub rule where anytime that I die, I have to donate like a certain amount of money to Team C's, or like I have to like gift a certain amount of subs, or do something that like financially hurts me. So I still have the fear of death. There's still stakes and there's still content, but I don't lose the world whenever I die. Whereas in hardcore, like I could still die even with totems and having all my armor and stuff. Like there are situations where I could absolutely like lose. So I thought that could be interesting. So I had like an idea like that, but I don't have any interest in doing that right now because I'm enjoying playing hardcore so much. I don't want to have two worlds running at the same time because that's confusing to viewers. They're like, which world are you playing today? And I want them to know like the world they're coming into is the same world they've been coming to, so they have like more of an investment into it. So if I did do that, it would be after I like did like 1,000 days in a hardcore world and got bored of hardcore and decided to want to do like a different kind of series. Plus, if I spent like 1,000 days in hardcore, I have more what's the word, credibility to be able to do a like tutorial world and actually have people like believe that I'm good at Minecraft. So we'll give it time. We're on day 179, so we're gonna hit day 200 this stream, which is pretty crazy to think about. We made it a long way in 200 days of Minecraft. I think we've definitely made a lot of progress. So gifting subs and getting 50% back. I mean, yeah, but I'm still losing money. So either way, I guess we'll keep going. See how many more levels we can get. I remember back in the day, whenever enchanting, you had to do level 50. You lost all your levels after doing it, and you weren't even guaranteed a good enchant. Felt bad, man. Those were the days. We'll go ahead and pick up the last of our orbs, and we'll head back. Seems like we got everything that we need. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and fly back. We got everything mended. We have 44 levels to try to get our tridents to what we want it to be. Seems like a pretty good deal. I'm pretty sure I'll respawn at the home base, but we'll have to see. If not, we'll just focus on getting sand first. Oh, no, we are definitely going to focus on getting sand first. Let's go ahead and set up a bed right here. That bed's going to show us where our spawn point is. E.g. 100 bits and drop weapon. Ooh, I actually like those ideas a lot too. I think those are fun. Ow. Okay, let's go ahead and turn our volume back up. Bring it back up to 30. I've considered doing that. I would do it as like a speedrun kind of idea. I don't want to deal with a baby zombie, to be honest. I'm not really into it. Let's go ahead and drop the ender pearls that we don't need. There we go. And then we'll go back over to Raid Village. Got to go down my month and mad me out again. I don't know why. Well, good luck. Have fun. Thank you for showing up, though. Appreciate it. I'll check out your message later. Yeah, but I like the idea, Don. So, like, the way you would do it is, like, I don't know, like 1,000 bits, you have to reset the world right then and there. 100 bits, like, you drop, like, a thing that somebody picks. Like, 50 bits, you drop, like, a random thing or whatever. Like, I like those ideas a lot. I think I would do that, but I would do it as a, like, a speed run. So, like, my goal there is to finish the game in hardcore, and then the bits will impact my ability to do so. I think that'd be fun. Alright, back to sand mining. We only have to fill up one more of the shulker boxes. That shouldn't take like incredibly long, and then I'll be able to go back home from there and get started back on the draining of the ocean monument. Try to make some pretty good progress this stream if possible. Gross. Let's go ahead and just start doing this. See if we can start mining all this out. This is one of the reasons why I like having such a nice shovel, is because I don't need a beacon to instant mine it. I can just go straight out with my base shovel and just go. So it saves a lot of time for like prepping. Another reason why you want to get all of your late game gear before you do like a late game build like this, so you can actually do the build in a timely manner. Because you could do exactly what I'm doing without ever beating the Ender Dragon, without ever getting like your late game gear. But it would just take so much longer. Like I'd probably be like way further behind if I didn't like grind it out up to day 30. Because I beat the dragon in this world on day 29, I want to say. And that means I've had like almost 200 days of late game material. And I think I've gotten pretty far with all that in mind, like making the floating island, getting all of my late game. I have like god gear. The only thing I'm missing now is the netherite on the axe. Like I have like pretty good stuff going for me. Ooh, we need to place down a shulker box. We are running out of room. So I'm going to go into this one right here. And then we'll just toss it in. Perfect. Okay, cool. Let's keep on. Me doing that on hardcore would be a bad idea at the moment. I mean, true. But that's why you do it in survival first. I still think you should have stakes with it, though. Like, if you're making money from the stream anyway, you might as well be like, yeah, if I die, like, I gift a sub to sort of casuals accounts. Or something like that, you know? Like, make it to where, like, there's actual consequences for your death. I just like the idea of, like, yeah, 10,000 bits and I'll reset the world, and it's, like, on day, like, 300, and someone actually donates, like, 10,000 bits, which I think is $100. They're like, damn, all that work for $100. Which, I mean, is more than, like, I think either of us have made as an affiliate. Which I know we can't talk about that because something contract something. I would actually be interested in discussing... never mind. Doesn't matter. I don't want to get banned. Can't do that on stream. That's hella illegal. I love having Jeff Bezos. I can actually technically say that I work for Amazon because I'm contracted as the affiliate. I could be like, yeah, Jeff Bezos is actually my boss, and people technically it's true. Technically, in some realm of universe, that is indeed a fact. I don't care. Have a reset, don't know. What's the plan after getting all the gear? Just build. Yeah, so like, okay. Here's the way that I look at a long-term hardcore world in Minecraft. So for the first about 30 days, my entire singular focus is getting to the end and killing the dragon, and then getting to end cities. The reason why is because, okay, so the traditional way of like playing Minecraft back in the day was, okay, I want to get like all of the best gear in the world. I want to get like full Prot 4 diamond armor. I want to get like stacks and stacks of diamonds, and eventually I'll go fight the Ender Dragon, okay? But things kind of changed whenever they introduced end cities, because end cities have ridiculously amazing endgame loot. They have like fully enchanted diamond tools, diamond armor, like saves you significant amount of time mining and like grinding for all that material. So what I prefer to do is, instead of grinding for all that material that I can get for free by going to the end, I make it my singular focus to get into the end and find those end cities, just so I don't have to do all that grinding. So I spend like 30 in-game days getting sticks, doing trades, getting full diamond armor, getting to the nether, hopefully getting lucky, doing all that stuff, whatever, right? After day 30-ish, you know, I go to the end, and I get all that late game material that I could have gotten earlier, but I instead delayed because it'd be faster to get it later. So at that point, I have like 1 or 2 elytra. I have plenty of diamond material. I now have the ability to focus on the late game, or like the late mid game or whatever. From that point, my next goal is usually to get a beacon, because that can give me the opportunity to eventually get haste 2, which is instant mining for stone. And the reason why I do that is because if I do want to do a big build, like I'm doing right now, I need to mine stone, which I don't, thankfully. I want the ability to do it as quickly as possible. I don't like wasting time in game. I know that sounds kind of stupid because you're playing a video game. It's technically inherently a waste of time. But like, I don't like wasting time in game. I'd rather make it as efficient as possible. So like for me, I have some really cool build ideas I want to execute on, but I don't want to have to waste like 10 extra hours per build just to get the materials, when I could just like get the late game materials early and then cut down the time by hours, right? Like the difference between efficiency 4 and efficiency 5 mining on haste 2 is huge. It's the difference between instant mining and like mining things like 1 or 2 seconds. Over time, you will save hours on picking up materials. So with hardcore Minecraft and like looking at late game, you have a few different things you're looking at, right? So the first one, like you said, like, oh, are you just building? Like, yeah, to a certain degree, building is a pretty big focus. You can now like develop the world exactly how you want to. You have all the materials you need, you have all the tools you'll need. All you have to do now is just use your creativity. And not having my tools be a barrier to entry for that is really important to me. It lets me let my brain run wild. That's not the only thing you can do. You can also like run challenges. So like, for example, getting all of the advancements. Like for me, I've gotten all of the Minecraft, all the N1s, almost all of the Nether ones. We still need a lot of adventure and a lot of husbandry stuff. So I still have things I have to do in that regard. I can also do like a bunch of exploring, right? Like there are a lot of different places you can find in hardcore Minecraft whenever you're kind of going through everything. Like for example, finding a mycelium village, and you have like an entire area that mobs can't spawn that you can now work with. So the ideas that you could do with that are like pretty endless, right? If you don't have to worry about mob spawning, you can do any kind of build, any kind of light level, not a big deal. But you couldn't have done that without having the elytra and being able to explore easier, and not having the god tools to get the materials to build on there. And then after that, you can still run other challenges, right? Like you can like try to do like a max raid. You can try like fighting every single kind of mob, like with like fully enchanted chainmail armor in a fully enchanted like wooden sword, right? You can make like a max wooden pickaxe, like the first, because I kept my first pickaxe in the world. Like I can make like a mending efficiency 5 and breaking 3, fortune 3 pickaxe, right? It's like there are different things you can do, but like until you have the god gear, until you put in the time to like make yourself basically like a god, like you can't do that with the same level of freedom that you could if you did that first. I would defo have a reset dono. I don't care. Maybe just under $9 my last payout. Nice. After not streaming for a year, I know nothing about in-cities. I should show you a bit of the stuff I built. I want to say eventually, yeah, for sure. You've definitely made more money than me on Twitch, but you've also been an affiliate a lot longer. So I think I'm doing pretty okay for myself right now, though. I'm very lucky to have the community that I have. Let's go ahead and drink some water real quick, and we'll get back to it. So now the next goal is going to be focusing on, hopefully, getting channeling on my tridents, so we don't have to go back into the end. I also want to make a second, what's it called? Ow, ow, ow. I want to make a second enchant table, so I can have one actually at the XP grinder. I think I have the materials now that I can afford to make a second enchant table. The real cost is diamonds, but like I have enough. It's not as many as I want, but it's enough. I need to decrease the price of people buying for me to fight the Ender Dragon, honestly, because nobody's bought that yet. People buy the MLG Water Bucket and the dab. Also, Dawn, I don't know if you watch my clips ever. There's a clip of me actually almost losing the world last stream because I did an MLG Water Bucket, missed the jump, popped my totem, and still had to fall another like 80 blocks. If I didn't land the MLG Water Bucket, I would have died. I would have lost the world. So like I actually genuinely almost lost the world to like me being a complete dumbass, and it felt really bad. I'm not going to make it. Gotta make it to the waterfall. Oh no. Head up here. Perfect. Cool, let's go ahead and focus on the thing now. Do I have a grindstone in my enchant section? That is the real question, isn't it? The answer is no, surprisingly. So let's go ahead and go back down into our storage area, grab grindstone, we'll go back down. Ow. And ow. Cool. So we're going to go in here. I know we have extra grindstones. Yep. We have 2 of them, which is pretty good. Let's go ahead and drop off a few items. We're going to put the leads in there. We need to put the leather in here. Cacti in there. Sticks in here. And that should be everything we need to eat. So let's go ahead and go back over and focus on the enchanting. You need to dim me those clips. Yeah, they're just on the channel. I'll send them over to you because Linda had it clipped for me, and oh my god, dude, it was a fucking nightmare. Okay, so we are getting rid of the mending and I'm breaking, unfortunately, even though we added that on there manually. I do have my shulker box full of ores for having lapis. You always need to have one of those on you once you get late game. That's another thing, right? Like another reason why I grind the late game so quickly, so fast, is because I want to have the ability to have shulker boxes because they're a game changer. Impaling, Unbreaking 3, Loyalty. That sucks. It's good, but it's not channeling. So we're just going to have to disenchant that and try again. And we'll keep doing that over and over again until we get what we want. Impaling 4, Unbreaking 3, Loyalty. Good. Not what I want. Loyalty 3, not good enough. Gotta get rid of it. Try again. We can do this 3 more times, so let's hope we get it. Loyalty 3, Impaling 5, I wish, can't keep it. Gotta go. I can do it 2 more times. Was channeling like a hard one to get or something? Loyalty 3, nope. Gotta eat it. And now we have 1 more. Loyalty 3, nope. Did not work. Unfortunate. It's like unfortunate, but even worse. So we'll have to go back at some point and do it again. What I think I'm going to do now, though, before I forget, is I'm going to make another enchant table. So that way, whenever I do go back, I actually want to have it on me to be able to do. If I were... books. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. And then we need obsidian. Do I have obsidian? I do. I actually do. I'm a little bit shocked. And then I just need diamonds, which I have in here. My diamond stock is not fantastic. It's enough to get like the basic stuff done, but it's not as many as I want. Because I do eventually want to make a full diamond beacon, so that's going to be like a whole thing. But now, yeah, now we have that, so let's go ahead and pop it into here. So we'll have that for the next time we go on in there. Honestly, we could put a grindstone in there too. Probably should put a grindstone in there. We have a grindstone at the area. We don't need it. Cool. Let's go ahead and sleep in the piss bed, and we'll get working on the draining. Wonder if you know my fave clip. Ooh. Let me think about this for a second. Like, what are some of the clips that have happened in my world? Honestly, I really probably couldn't tell you because I just don't know my clips very well. Like, I'll like look at them and I'll enjoy them, but like I don't like commit them to memory or anything like that, so I probably wouldn't be able to know off the top of my head, which means you're gonna have to tell me. Should be a good amount for sand. Let's go ahead and do this. Well, actually, probably want to keep this on us. There we go. Keep that there. Push this into there. I clipped it. Only had one payout. Yeah, you have to get like a minimum, I think like $100 to get your first payout or whatever. You can also technically lose your affiliateship if you don't get a payout within the first year. I'm not sure how much they enforce that nowadays. That's like some of the research that I did. Okay, we are safe. Let's go ahead and work on this now. This is just what we're doing. Just straight up. We're just going to be doing this for the next, how long are we into this? 36 minutes. We'll do it for the next, like, hour and a half, probably. Or until people stop watching. Whichever one comes first. But I am trying to get a lot of this done today, if possible. So we're going to see how much we can accomplish. We were only 36 minutes into the stream. I think we've accomplished a lot for 36 minutes, to be fair, though. You should just link the clip and I'll watch it on stream. And we can enjoy it together. I feel like there's, like, a few things that could be considered the favorite. I'm just not sure which one you would actually prioritize as the favorite. That's probably me, like, saying your name slowly. How do I finger that? Oh my god. That's stupid. Is that from when I was, like, playing the ukulele? Was that the thing? Like, people are, like, I say, like, don't clip that, and people are like, oh, I definitely need to clip it now. It's like, guys, I just told you what not to do. What do you mean? I reverse like, hey guys, don't Twitch Prime this Sorta Casual. Twitch.tv/Sorta Casual Twitch priming. Don't do that. That'd be crazy. Never do that. Why would you do that? Why would you take the free money Jeff Bezos is giving you and actually use it for something productive and helpful? That's crazy. You have to be a maniac to do that. Hello, fishies. You're gonna get stuck in a little fish tank forever. Here, I'll go ahead and watch it. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Dude, can I how would I fucking finger that? Don't clip that. Dude, can I Stupid. That's a dumb thing to like. You should feel bad. Papa Bezos money. True. If he's going to give you free money for Twitch Primes, you might as well use them. That's all I'm saying. It's a waste not to use them. Mine expires on the 8th of January, so you will have to remind me to use mine on you, Don Bolio. Because I'll probably forget. I think that I can redo it on the 7th, but I think it expires on the 8th. But I want to make sure, I want to be like one of your like longest like subs, is like the goal eventually. Like I want to be like a 1-year sub against all of like your 6-month subs. So we'll have to keep this going for as long as possible. Let's go ahead and grab that. Getting close to finishing off another section. Fantastic, fantastic. We are not doing full sand on all sides because I realized that there's going to be like an in-between spot that will have water still in it. So I figured if I keep these sides open, one, it'll be a little bit faster, and two, I'll be able to actually get the water easier. So we've actually found like a faster way of draining each of these quadrants. I think it'll work out a little bit better. We're also not going to be draining any of the water out from these quadrants until the very end. And my reasoning for that is so I don't like have condensed spawns like running around everywhere. It seems like it's the better option. So we'll be running with that for now. Let's see what's faster if I can like do it like this. Is that better? I can't tell if that's better or not. It seems like this isn't like slow at least. I love having the conduit here, man. Being able to breathe underwater indefinitely and sing better underwater is such a nice luxury to have. Like, it's not even technically necessary to do this build, but like the quality of life improvement is just so worth it to me. This is supposed to be a lot faster because we have the structure underneath us. Isn't this just like so pretty, by the way? I just want to like point out, these temples are so fucking beautiful to me. I love them so much. I think it looks so nice. That's all. I just wanted to simp for a second. I think at the end what we'll do is we'll just go around and like cover up all of the holes that we left to be able to make this easier, because like we have like this hole like right along here. So like at the end we'll go through and make sure they're all plugged before we start doing the sponging. Comparatively, that'll be a less annoying process than everything else we've done. So Did you drink something and breathe underwater? No. I'll show you, actually. So, in Minecraft, you can build this. This is called a conduit, which is where you take 8 nautilus shells and a heart of the sea, which you can find from buried treasures, and you create a structure around it out of prismarine, and then this allows you to, as conduit power, allows you to breathe underwater and have night vision underwater, which lets you see really well and constantly breathe underwater. And then I put invisibility on myself so these guys don't constantly attack me. So as long as you're not wearing armor that gives you an armor bar, they can't attack you while you're invisible unless you hit them. If you hit them, they can go aggro and still fight you. But so because I do it like this though, I don't get harassed the entire time I'm doing this, because otherwise I'd be getting shot constantly, which could actually have a higher chance of killing me than not wearing armor around these motherfuckers. So that's how I've been doing it. I'm not sure how other people do these things, because I know like people do this all the time. I'm not sure like what their approach is. This is my approach to doing it, and I think it's the easiest approach. You don't technically need to have a conduit to do this build. You could just drink water breathing potions or just not be able to breathe underwater. But for me, I care more about the quality of life aspect of like not having to worry about my water while I'm doing everything else, my water breathing. So it's just the easier process. But yeah, it is cool. What I eventually want to have is like a max beacon setup next to a conduit for all the effects. Whenever I'm doing the advancement of how do we get here, which is where you have every single effect in the game on you at the same time. It's not every potion effect, it's every effect. I'm already getting kind of close to having all the materials to make that happen. Funny enough. So, cool. On to the next section. Pog Champ. Yeah, learning to build a conduit was kind of annoying because I've never done it before, but I knew it would be very necessary for me to do this build, so I had to learn. If you ever want to break, we can always go inside the temple and start draining that as well, because it's still full with a lot of water. I did some sections of it the other day. I can actually show you, because I still have plenty of invis left. So we'll go down over here, and then wait, no. Oh no, it's going in through here. We got a minute 50. Cool, that's fine. So as we go into here, you can see like we drain quite a bit of this, all of this section right here, and then as we go around this section over here, we have to do the entirety of it eventually, because we are going to be hollowing all of it out to be able to put villagers in there. And let's go back through here and keep working. But like the scale of builds that you can do once you hit late game is so much better than the stuff you can do during early game, because you can build like a really nice house in early game and have it not be difficult, but like the scale isn't the same. Like you can't do like as much. So like I enjoy doing like a huge project like this that takes me like 5 or 6 streams to do, because the end product is something that's so amazing that other people can't just like immediately replicate. It makes your world feel more lived in, and I enjoy that a lot. Like I eventually want to do like other things, like connecting the world through like rails, and there's like random shit like that that seems like a lot of fun. Maybe make a roller coaster, you know, just like fun stuff like that. I have a lot of ideas. Develop all the spawn chunks with farms, have like infinite everything. Seems pretty fun to me. So yeah, that's what I enjoy doing. My idea of having fun in Minecraft is optimizing everything to be like as efficient as possible, and then taking the freedom you get from the optimization to like experience the world. It's a similar approach to my investment strategy in real life, where like I've been trying to optimize my early 20s in a way that makes my 30s and 40s so profitable that I can like hopefully retire by mid to late 40s and just experience life with the rest of the time that I have. That's why I've been doing like working as a manager and also doing college at the same time, and trying to like develop a personality online to be able to have like a second income kind of thing, so I can hopefully earn so much money that I don't have to work anymore. Oh, Invis about to run out. Shit. We're safe. You don't want your Invis to run out, because those things can kill you in like 1 or 2 shots. Even if I have a totem, it wouldn't matter, because they would just keep killing me afterwards. So let's not let that happen, please. That would be scary. We're definitely finishing the section tonight, or this morning. I don't know however you want to look at it. I woke up at like 3 or 4 a.m. and I'm going to be working till 3 or 4 a.m. Not 3 or 4 a.m. till like 3 a.m. tomorrow, or I guess today, technically. So I have to take a nap at some point today to accommodate for that. And tomorrow's going to be awesome, because my girlfriend's going to come over around like 5 or 6 p.m. And we're going to spend all of New Year's Eve together. I got the day off for that. I'm looking forward to that a lot. We'll be watching like 1 or 2 movies. I'm dog sitting, so we'll be taking care of dogs. It'll be a good time. I mean, not taking care of the dogs, but like hanging out with the girlfriend. The dogs are annoying as fuck. They're so stupid. Dumb dogs. So Don, what's your plan for next year when it comes to Twitch? Do you have any like goals? Anything you're like wanting to focus on? I think you're like close to 200 followers. Is that right? I haven't looked at the follower count recently. You should make it a goal to collab more though. I feel like your content does better whenever you're collabing with people. Like your personality bounces well with other people. I am dog sitting at the moment. What kind of dogs? I got a Maltese and Yorkie I'm watching. They're monsters, unfortunately. Monster, how should I feel? Creatures lie here, looking through the window. Should learn that on ukulele. I've actually been making a list of ukulele songs I'm trying to learn. I know one of them is Fireflies, which I already technically have. I haven't memorized it, but like I can play it now. On my Instagram.com/shortcasual, I actually posted a I think I did like the first verse of the song, or maybe it was a chorus, but I posted me like doing a cover of it. Because next year the plan is to do like a lot more on other social media apps other than Twitch and YouTube, and just scaling back my YouTube content a lot. So I've been trying to like get back into the habit of posting on Instagram, trying to make more content on there. I watched it, it was good. Oh, thank you. I think I'm a shit singer, but I appreciate the compliment either way. The thing is, like, I can play ukulele like semi-competently. The problem is, like, I don't have a good singing voice, and the ukulele is what's known as an accompaniment instrument. As a standalone instrument, it's not usually used. It's usually meant to do like chords instead of tabs, and people usually sing while they play. Like, I can play it just fine, but I'd rather have somebody singing for me, because I'm hot garbage at singing. My vocal range does not sound good. Although I think that I sound good when I'm singing in the car in the shower. When I listen back to it on like on a mic, it sounds really fucking awful. And I think that if I got like a mic that has reverb and then do like a little bit of post editing on the voice, I think I can make it sound like tolerable. But it's definitely not great. And next year I'm planning on singing in public at some point, probably in September of next year. So I'm trying to memorize like 2 or 3 songs in the meantime, so I can have like an ability to play like multiple songs. Because one of my goals before I'm 25 is to play music in public. I have no passion for like making music a thing in my life. It's more like I want to do something that makes me so wildly, grossly uncomfortable that I have to push through, and that's going to help me grow as a person. I think it's definitely one of those things. Because like, who really wants to sing and play in public? Like, standing out like that sounds like really fucking awful. But I think it'll be a really good learning experience for me. Okay, let's go ahead and start on this section next. Onwards and upwards. But Don, I didn't get an answer from you. We'll do it, and then I will switch to Prime for you. Oh, I see. Will you go ahead and tell me what your goals are for next year, though, for Twitch? And also for YouTube. And also, did you ever take my advice on, like, consolidating your YouTube stuff? Like, just using, like, the one account so you can just, like, put all your focus into the one? Because I've made a video on YouTube in, like, 2 or 3 weeks on my main channel because I've been giving myself a fucking break after a year's worth of daily uploading. But whenever I go back next year, I have some really fucking good ideas for content I'll be making. That takes like longer for me to make, but I think we'll have a lot better viewer retention, and we'll actually like add more value than just like my random talking head videos that I was doing. I'm looking forward to it a lot, honestly. I want to do things that make me feel more creatively fulfilled next year, which is like involving streaming, obviously, because I feel very creatively fulfilled doing this. But I also, like, on YouTube, I want to make things I'm actually proud of that I can look back on and be like, damn, I fucking did something cool there. Instead of just, like, a bunch of random rambling videos talking about whatever to fill up 5 minutes of time. Because, like, daily uploading is a fucking scam on YouTube. It's not worth doing. My channel actually does better when I don't do daily uploading, and I just want to see if I can pull it off. I need to defo stream consistent and actually post on YouTube. I would agree. If you do VOD highlights, people don't typically watch them unless they're already fans of you. So what I've actually learned, I've been doing a ton of research over the past 2 or 3 weeks, looking on how to grow streams. And what I found out is actually a really great strategy for that is to not even like post stuff from your streams. So like, let's say you want to stick with Minecraft. I'm not sure if you do, but let's say you do, okay? What you do is you run a Twitch channel, like you are now, doing content for Minecraft. And then on YouTube, you run a separate series that you just record and not stream. So you know how I showed you like pixel riffs? Like they're like an example, like you'd run a series like Pixel Riffs where you have like a YouTube-only series. And as you grow an audience on the YouTube-only series, you refer them to your Twitch account. Say, hey, if you like this, I'm doing something similar on my Twitch account where I'm also running a different world. If you're interested in joining, go check that out. And then you make your YouTube series one that has like actual like value. So like Twitch streaming, no offense to us, we're not adding like a ton of value. A lot of our content is predicated on instant entertainment over like long term. So like the things that I do on stream aren't typically going to be like long-term entertainment for people. They're there because they want to interact with me. Whereas YouTube, you can actually like craft and develop a series where you edit and control like the narrative in a way that stays like long-term entertaining for them. Because like if someone watches my VOD, unless they're like already in the Twitch chat, they're not as interested. I'm like responding to chat. I'm usually getting distracted, like going on side tangents and stories. Usually watching that back isn't as fun. But when you're doing a YouTube series, you can control like the pacing of it a lot better. You can control exactly what you're doing in that episode. You can do things off camera, have it not be a big deal, whereas you can't do that on stream. So like, everyone has to watch all the grinding here, but on the YouTube, you wouldn't have to like watch the grinding, for example. So like what I saw for a strategy was, and something I'm probably going to do, is I'm actually going to run like a separate series on YouTube. That'll be a survival tutorial series. I think that'd be like a really interesting way of like growing the audience on YouTube, and then directing them over to my Twitch account that has way better monetization, right? Because I can't get monetized on YouTube. I don't have the fucking viewership for it. But I can bring them over to my Twitch account where they can like donate and subscribe and like hang out and stuff. So I think that's like the strategy. I want to try and get an Epic Creator Code next year. So how does that work exactly? Like what's like the qualifications to get an Epic Creator Code? And yeah, you do need to stream consistently. You should like make a minimum hour goal for yourself. Like for me, I'm doing 20 hours a week because I really want to give it like a whole year shot, like really fucking grind at it and see like how far I can get with it. I need to start the survival series of mine. You do. And you also need to get good enough at hardcore to where I can teach you the next round of how to play hardcore late game. Because I'm ready whenever you are. You just have to get to that point. Because there's no point in me teaching you like what to do after the dragon if you don't get to the dragon in your regular worlds. There we go. Cool. So we got this section done. On to the next section. We're getting pretty close. I mean, it's still going to take a while, but we're getting there. This is a marathon. Also, speaking of marathon, I'm also going to be running more next year, which I'm really going to hate myself for. I have not set a specific goal for fitness next year. My two main things I'm focusing on, I am reading one book a month, educational book a month, I should say. I have a lot of business books I need to read that I own that I haven't gone to yet. And then I'm also not doing soda. And then also something with my girlfriend that I'm not going to talk about. I had fitness goals, but I have to consolidate my focus onto one or two things a year to be able to like really be effective at them. But I do intend on running more to try to be able to run a marathon by the time I'm 25. So I'm going to give myself like a year and a half to train for it. I'm going to start slow and build up slowly. And I'm going to hope that I can make something of that. I have a Fitbit that I could use to track and stuff. And I'm thinking about like uploading progress on Instagram over time. Maybe post some shirtless pics for all of you horny coomers out there. Have 1,000 plus followers on at least one eligible social media platform. Need to get more fit next year. I said for too long. So out of curiosity, which platform do you have the most amount of followers on? Because getting 1,000 followers on Twitch in a year at our like level is not incredibly likely. Getting it on YouTube is even less likely, unless you just like really pop off somehow. So you'd have to focus more on Instagram or TikTok. I don't know what VK is. But Instagram or TikTok is probably the better, or Twitter. I guess you don't have you have Instagram on there. Instagram is the easiest platform to grow on, in my opinion. I can get a channel from I can get an account from 0 to 1,000 within a year, easily, very easily. You just have to use hashtags and reach out to people in the community. Now, if you want like engaged followers, that's like a different story. If you just care about the number, getting 1,000 is not difficult to do. Instagram has really good searchability. It's really easy to get found and discovered on there. I just never put much focus on it because like it's not my style of like content I like to post. I like doing long form stuff, and Instagram's not conducive towards that. I do actually need to focus on using Twitter more though. I've never liked using Twitter as the problem. I've never liked it as a platform, so it makes it like really difficult for me to like actually want to be on there. Like, there's nothing inherently wrong with it, I guess. It's just like it's not something I've ever been interested in. It's too short form. It's like the definition of short form content. I mean, that and TikTok, I guess. So it would be easier, to be fair. I live on Twitter. Like, what's the account that has like the highest amount of followers for you though? Because like if your TikTok has like 300 or 400 followers, it's probably gonna be like your best option. I live on Twitter. I really do need to start focusing on Twitter though. I just don't know, like, I don't know how to make my Twitter like worth following is the problem. Like, do I just post like witty stories on there? Because like the way I look at Twitter is like you use it to tell your already existing audience where to go, but I don't have like a really large existing audience, so it makes it a lot more difficult to justify using it. Like, I feel like Twitter's meant for people who already have like a large following, just like let their audience know like what's going on. If you already have one, there's no point in having a Twitter. Like, I still have my sort of casual Twitter account, like it exists, and I've used it before, but it's just like I'm not interested. Like, I think my strategy for next year is like focusing a lot more on Instagram than also getting a TikTok. And I'm gonna like try to exploit the fuck out of my girlfriend's butt for anyway. No, I thought about doing like some couples like dances or whatever. I don't know. I thought it'd be kind of funny. Be a good meme maybe. I have to convince her to do it though. Is the problem. I'll use her hotness for views. I'll just grow on the back of my girlfriend. Maybe she'll become more famous than me eventually. I'll be happy either way. As long as we can end up living in a cabin in the woods in Colorado and make millions of dollars a year, I'm happy. Get more followers on Twitch. You actually have more followers on Twitch than any other platform? You're fucked then. Because Twitch is one of the hardest platforms to grow on. Like, getting a follower on Twitch is so much more work than getting a follower on, like, almost any other platform. Because, like, people will come in for, like, 5 seconds and leave, and don't give you, like, the chance to show them, like, how amazing you are. Feels bad, man. Okay, cool. Keep it going on. We're getting there. I think we start from, like, here, and I've worked our way around slowly. Draining this motherfucker is going to be such a pain in the ass. Because I'm not going to have enough sponges to do it, like, fast. I can get more sponges, just, like, the effort to do so is going to be a lot more. I just need to find a few more ocean monuments. I have one about 1,000 blocks in that direction that I'm not touching. I need it to be available to do the How We Get Here advancement. I need at least, like, one of the Guardians there. So I need that to stay. So what I was thinking is just, like, finding another one to get more sponges from. But the problem is they don't always have sponge rooms. So, like, I could end up going to one, like, grinding it out, finishing it up, and then not even get anything from that. And that would be, like, the biggest disappointment ever. Okay, so we already got that and that, so now we need to do this side and that side. We're gonna get there when we get there. We're gonna have fun, too. I'm trying for TikTok next year. We should do, like, TikTok together. Imagine. We could, like, collab. Tell me a better duo than the Don Volio and the Sort of Casual doing a TikTok together. I could, like, fly out to Scotland and we could just do, like, a TikTok dance together, and I could lose a few $1,000s in travel. To stay over, we could do, like, a dual stream together. I can bring my entire computer rig with me on a plane to Scotland. We can do, like, a 24-hour live stream together. Drink a ton of caffeine. It'll be great. I'll get coffee. You can have, like, tea or whatever the fuck Scottish people drink. Alcohol, probably. You guys are all drunk, right? No, it's Irish. Fuck the Irish. Sure, why not? I mean, listen, Don, I already have your address. I can come over whenever the fuck I want to. This has all been a long game for me to get all of your addresses so I can go, like, hang out with you guys. Let's go ahead and grab more sand. So we've gone through officially one full sugar's worth of sand. So now we're going on to the next one. I traveled to Scotland just to make this TikTok. Oh, dude, that would be a great video. Imagine the YouTube content for that. I'd be like, yeah, I went over to go see, like, another small streamer so we can make a TikTok. But imagine that TikTok blows us up to the level of, like, being, like, Dream. And, like, you could be, like, the doors not found to my dream. The obviously more attractive one, but slightly less successful one. Imagine. Because George is really hot, and we don't know what Dream looks like. Maybe Dream's bald like I am. Maybe I'm actually secretly Dream, but I've just been playing you guys for all this time so I can have a small account. I mean, you can always travel here and we can dance together, but I feel like it'd be better for me to go over to you than you go over to me. That being said, if you came over here, you could also, like, divert and go hang out with, like, Linda and Dom, right? Me, you, and Linda, like, hanging out at Lambert's or something. Let's go ahead and grab this sand. I was honestly expecting to stream to nobody and just start grinding this out, but somehow Linda ended up being awake. Which, speaking of, where did Linda go? I just kind of realized she, like, disappeared randomly, didn't she? Yeah, last time she talked, she was like, oh, like, the pimp, and she just, like, disappeared. I think she fell asleep finally. I'm proud of her. Took her long enough. Oh, like, travel DS was the plan this year. Where would you go? Like, where do you want to go in the US? I do not live in a place that's actually interesting to go to, so don't worry about me. Linda technically lives in a better state, but she lives in the middle of nowhere in that state, so it's, like, not worth. DC, okay. DC has really interesting museums. And interesting landmarks, but I'll be frank with you, unless you're, like, a huge history buff, it's actually not that interesting of a place. And, like, I'm not huge on history, like, I don't care about it that much. So, like, whenever I went, it actually wasn't that interesting of a place to be. That's, like, a really hot take, I guess. is the capital of my country or wherever. I just didn't really enjoy it that much. There's a lot of homeless. Felt really bad for them. It's like you're in the capital of the fucking country and you have like homeless everywhere. It's like, oh, we've like really failed. Capitalism has really failed us here, you know. There's some really good parts of it though. I think it's a fun trip to do like once, but I would never do it again. Not willingly, at least. And my girlfriend like peer pressured me into it, maybe. Okay, last potion minute is. Then we have to go make some more. We got a little bit of time before we have to do that though. We do need a section off this, but I think I can just section it off from this end instead. Like here. There we go. Cool, so we're not even going to worry about this then. The wall's already made for us for it. Which means we only have these 2 sections left to do. I want to see Biden's crib. Good luck. You're usually... So, okay. For the White House, there is secret security all around it. You can't actually get, like, into it unless you have, like, a booked tour. I'm not even sure how that works exactly. You're more likely to see, like, other places. At least from, like, the inside. You probably see it from the outside in most cases, but, it is guarded really fucking heavily. For obvious reasons. Like, when you're the leader of the free world kind of shit, like, people usually, like, have some problems with you. So I don't blame them for doing that, but like you can't like just like go into the White House. This isn't like Cory in the house, you know. I would like to take that tour. Yeah, I mean that's fair. If you can actually get signed up for that. I don't know how that works. Like being like outside of the country makes it harder, I think. Because they're like worried about like Scottish assassins yeeting the Biden or whatever. Long live the Biden. There we go. I like having a president I don't have to like think about. I just like know we have a president, we don't have to worry about it. He's not like making a mockery of our fucking political relationships. Is that controversial? Probably. I don't know. Wait, I think it just fucked up. I need that to be... God damn it. I'll just leave it. It's fine. What's up? Go ahead, talk to me, Don. Let's get political up in this bitch. I'm ready. You don't think you could be a Scottish assassin? I believe in you. You can be anything you want to be. You just gotta believe in yourself. It's like one of the deepest parts. It's gonna take forever to get this wall up. Look at our PM. Ugh, that's so far away. I don't know, dude. Oh, you're talking about in Discord? Discord. I don't have any Discord PMs from you, motherfucker. Unless you mean, oh, you mean on Twitch. Oh, we don't have that either. We're good. Oh, Prime Minister. Oh. I thought you meant like private message. Boris Johnson isn't your Prime Minister. That's somewhere else. I don't fucking know. You think I pay attention to other places for fucking political shit? Like, I have enough problems in my fucking country to deal with. God damn, is my country a fucking mess. Sad part is I don't know how to fix it. I am a disenfranchised, fucking uninspired young voter. Madman Boris. So you actually do have Boris. Interesting. Yeah, he's not fantastic. I'm sorry in advance for that. Dude, like, the past, like, 5 years of political discourse has been fucking insane to me. Like, it just shows, like, how much we've fallen as humans. We should just, like, nuke ourselves and be done with it. All this work just to get one section sanded. I'm still not sure if I'm even doing this the most efficient way possible is the sad part. Like, it's possible there's a faster way of doing this, but I just don't know what it is. I mean, I tried making the sections as wide as I could, so I wouldn't have to overly do it with the sand, but I think it's just like one of those things you just have to take your time on. Cool. On to the next area. We can probably just ignore... We can ignore this, probably. And just do it like... so. Doing okay on sand. Madman Boris. So it's like some of the worst stuff that he's done, because I don't follow him that much. Because again, I don't pay attention to other countries' discourse as much, because again, I'm still too focused on mine. Go ahead and break that sand up. I think I might finish the book that I'm reading today. I'm reading a book called Rich Man, Poor Man, or sorry, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Not really a huge fan of it, personally. It's kind of, I don't like all the lessons it teaches, but I've been trying to finish it for like 2 years. I just want to be done with it, so I don't have to go back to it, and I can just take whatever lessons I didn't like from it and just never apply them. It has like some good basic personal finance shit on there, but like I already know the basic stuff that it teaches, so it's not really like adding as much value to me. basically talking about like being a person that like works hard as like a 9 to 5 versus being a person that like owns businesses. But like I don't like the mentality in it. It's kind of cringe. God damn. Took ages for lockdowns. People dies. Yeah. I can relate to that from my country. My country kind of fucking sucked at it too, dude. Let me tell you, we did not do a good job. We've lost a lot of people, very unnecessarily. At the time when COVID had first started, I worked in fast food as a manager, and we were considered essential, and we had to stay open, and we had several people get COVID at our workplace because of it. I think some of them still can't taste to this day. We had a lot of people die in my state, especially because we have a slew of anti-vaxxers. And it's just like really big cringe when you think about like how many lives we could have saved. Everyone just got on board and actually like decided to be like actual human beings, but instead they decided to be like fucking politically charged dumbasses that got people killed. It really makes me disappointed in my people. I'll just become like governor of the state and I'll just try to fix things. Yeah, after this Twitch channel, I'll never be able to like work in politics. They'll like clip me saying like I'm gonna finger a ukulele or some shit out of context. Also at a Christmas party last year, the public were told not to. Yeah, it's funny as fuck. And nothing's worse than having like a hypocritical leader as well. When they're like, yeah, you guys can't do these things, then they proceed to do these things. Like, I'm pretty sure Trump was like taking vacation and shit during COVID. It's like he was still traveling even though there were travel bans. Which again is big cringe. Okay, let's go ahead and toss some water bottles. We're going to need to make some potions of things. Yes. Potions of night vision, that's the bitch. There we go. We need one more water bottle, please. Let's make a bunch of them now so we don't have to worry about it for the rest of the stream. Toss the rest into there. Tap nether wart into there. We are getting slowly but surely lower on nether wart. I keep meaning to make a farm for it, but I keep forgetting to. Okay, then we're going to need to do this to make them night vision. It's going to take a minute. So we'll make 2 fermented spider eyes in the meantime. We can go ahead and toss back the spider eye, mushroom, and sugar. Okay, toss another golden carrot in there. Don't need those anymore. Don't need the wart anymore, which just means that we need 2 fermented spider eyes, 2 redstone dust, and that's it. So fermented spider eye into there. China Golf. True! Anti-fax booking appointments, they're not going. Cringe. Fermented spider eye. So basically, they were just like taking up appointments for people that actually could have gotten like the actual vaccine. Then that's fucking stupid as hell. Like it's one thing not to believe that they work; it's another thing to prevent other people from getting them. That's just being a bad human. Boom, cool. So now here in a second, we'll have enough potions of invis to last us for a while. Let's see here. Got an okay amount of sand. There we go. Okay, so we got those, and then we just need a few more while I'm waiting. Let's go ahead and toss this into there. Perfect. Okay, so now we have 8, 16, 24. We have 48 minutes of invis now. So for the rest of the stream, at least, we won't have to worry about it. That'll actually get us right until the end, so that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and move up. Also, Don, you've been here for a lot longer than you usually are for stream, so much appreciated, man. I always appreciate having some company whenever I'm doing shit like this. I just realized my music's not on, is it? Is music playing? It's actually the better question, isn't it? Let's go ahead. Oh, wrong side. Let's take like a look from the up-down. Daytime makes it easier. I mean, fair. I am streaming at an odd time. It's funny, like whenever I stream at odd times, I'll get you more often than not, because my normal time is like really bullshit. Okay, so this is what we got so far. We're getting pretty close. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full sections left and 1 half section left. Drink a potion of invis. Let's go ahead and hop back into the grind, I guess. Gotta get back to that grind set, am I right, boys? Here we go. Back to it. I'm feeling pretty good though. We're slowly but surely getting there. Last stream we started this about halfway through. Spent about an hour on it. We'll probably be spending. I think it's going to take like 3 hours per quadrant, 3, 6, 9, so 12 hours to get every quadrant sanded probably. because there are things that I do on the side that prevent me from getting it done all in one go. Because I can't just do this for like a whole stream. Like I spent the first 30 minutes of my stream focusing on gathering and then enchanting and healing stuff. So if I spent like a whole 2 hours doing this, I'd probably get a lot more done. But I'd also feel more depressed doing this constantly for that long. So I prefer having the variety. It makes it just a little more fun for me. I'm just not good with like long grinds on the same project over and over again. My brain just like can't take it. I need like other things to do at the meantime. And if it starts getting to the point where like I can't finish it for whatever reason, I'm just going to start working on some of the advancements. I've been saving them just for that reason. One thing I really want to do is I want to do a max raid. So like you can ignite a raid using the pillagers, having like the 1 level of Bad Omen. But I think you can go up to like Bad Omen 3 before you go into a raid, and each level of Bad Omen will increase the raid by like 1 level or whatever, so you keep getting more waves. And those last waves will usually give you like way better loot as a result. Like you'll get a lot more of the evokers to get more totems and stuff. So I'd be really interested in doing that eventually. It'd be a fun way of like diversifying. I'm also down to like fight the dragon a few times. I have a ton of gas tiers, so that'd be fun to like eventually complete the end, which is where you get 20 dude, this points 1 attempt MLG water bucket. That could be game over. Yeah, so I actually almost lost my roll yesterday because of the MLG water bucket thing. So, or I guess 2 days ago, technically last stream, whatever. But then I also have one that has like fight the Ender Dragon, and I think that one's funny because I could be in the middle of like a big project. And they're just like, hey, I want you to stop your entire project and just do MLG water bucket. To me, it just seems amusing to me. That's why I have it on there. I probably need to lower the cost of it down. I'm actually not even sure what the cost is for that. I have it at 7,500. I need to bring that down to like 5,000. But then I have coin flip for VIP and coin flip for mod, which is where you go into Google coin flip, and they get to call heads or tails. And if they get it, then they get the VIP or the mod. I would still unmod somebody if they abuse their power, but I would give them the chance at least. Because if you're willing to save 20,000 points for a chance to become a mod, you're probably pretty familiar with like my my stream, like who I am and stuff. So I figured it's pretty okay. And then 10,000 for VIP until I run out. I might like save like 1 or 2 VIP slots for us people like I want to make VIP or whatever. But right now I think my only VIP is Dom Boy because he's been here for so many hours. I could try and save and then lose. That's the thing, right? Part of the fun of it for me is that like it's such good content because someone has to call the heads or the tails, and then we get to flip it on stream. I took that from like from Ludwig's stream because he had like a coin flip for VIP or coin flip. Yeah, it was coin flip for VIP. It was like way more points though, obviously. I always loved watching that. That was the funniest shit ever. I don't know. I enjoy that kind of stuff. I like making it a game. Also, 10,000 points, like, realistically, isn't even that many points. If you're, like, AFKing on the stream or something. Like, people have done so many Chris dabs for, like, I think it's, like, what, 12 something? For 1250? Like, people have done, like, 10 of those before. So it's one of those things where, like, if they just saved, they could have coin flip for VIP. And I told Linda if she ever doesn't want to be a model, make her a VIP instead. I could try and save and lose, yeah. Boom. Is there a way to add a bits leaderboard, by the way? I feel like that's like a more interesting one than a gifting subs leaderboard. Because the gifting subs is already shown up top for me. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned on. So what I'm going to be doing is... Okay, so I got affiliate near the beginning of December. Before the first month is up, any subs that I don't have up to 15, I'm going to be gifting. So I can get another emote slot. Because right now I'm at 9 sub points, but I know that my first month is going to be my best month, and then I'm going to be like way lower after that for a while. This is like my one shot, my one opportunity to get my next emote slot up. So I'm definitely going to be doing that because I don't know if it's like populated yet. Hasn't yet. I'm still waiting for Sorta Beanie to get approved. I did that to get one. Yeah. It sucks because like it's a lot of money for an extra slot, but I also really want that slot because I have someone that can make emotes for me whenever I need them to. So I have a girlfriend that's always willing to do that for me. So, but yeah, I'm waiting for Sorta Beanie to be approved because Sorta Beanie has been made. I'll be doing it again in January. Wait, what's like your next? What's your next thing then? What's your next goal? Because I know it's like 15 sub points, but isn't like 20 after that? Do you have 20 subs almost? Because I'm at like 9 out of 15, so that's gifting 6 subs, but I also make some of the money back, and it's also discounted for me, I think. Right? Is it? No, it's not actually discounted. Interesting. 35? You're gonna gift yourselves fucking almost 35 subs? How many subs do you have like on a regular basis then? Cause like obviously you have mine at all times. That's one. But like, do you have like other people that are consistently subbing to your channel? Because I don't have like any expectation of people doing that for my account. So like, I always just assume I'll lose them at the end of the month. I have like a single Twitch Prime sub. Now it's from my girlfriend's boyfriend. I don't expect them to keep doing that every month because they will forget. So it goes from 15 to 35, or does it go from 15 to 20 to 25 to 35? Doing a stream for every 5 gifted subs, I'm taking a shot. There's no shot that people do that many gift subs for like one shot though. You should do like 2 or 3 instead. Make it more attainable. I will then pay for whatever there is left. Okay, I see. So it's kind of like a miniature subathon almost. If I had like a week off right now, like if I wasn't working and doing school for a week, I would probably do like a subathon and just see how long I can make it go. Each sub adds like an hour, start with 3 hours maybe. Because when you're a smaller streamer, like you have to make the goal like you have to like give more incentive. Like Ludwig is like 5 minutes, so I figure if I do like 12 times that for time, people are more likely to sub. And then like one person gift subs like 20 subs and it goes on 20 more hours. That could be interesting. I'm not sure how I would do like the sleeping thing, but I would figure it out. I'd be interested in doing that like once or twice. I could do the hour thing, but I don't see that working yet. Yeah. It's really hard to make that work. There are advantages and disadvantages to it. My problem is, like, I don't know, like, I can't play Minecraft for 10 hours straight. It's just, like, my brain would rot. I need, like, time in between to be able to enjoy it more. Maybe if I was focusing on, like, a huge project, like, the whole point of the stream was to finish that one project. Like, if I made Draining an Ocean Monument, like the other one that's, over there, if I made that into, like, a whole stream, that would probably take me from start to finish about 12 hours, maybe. So, like, I could do a stream dedicated to, like, one single project. My problem is, like, I don't think the viewers would actually care about it. Like, they'd be there for, like, 20 minutes and, like, be bored already and leave. So, like, it wouldn't get, like, good viewership. A better option is, like, spend the 12 hours, like, achievement grinding, I think. That's up on Twitch Live. It would be on the sofa, not comfortable. Well, no, but, like, the point of a subathon isn't to be comfortable. It's to make money, right? It's like you're asleep and all of a sudden you wake up to, like, 12 more hours because people, like, gifted 12 subs while you were asleep or whatever. Another really fun idea that I actually really appreciated from Blood in the Past as well. He did a sleeping stream. Like, his whole goal was just to sleep. But, like, people donated, like, they could, like, make really loud noises happen to, like, startle him awake. Or they could, like, donate to have, like, his girlfriend come into the room and, like, pour water on him or whatever. Like, that shit's kind of fun to me. I think that'd be kind of interesting. Cause, like, you're making money in your sleep kind of shit. Like, just, like, one bad night of sleep, and he made, like, 10K or something like that. Something ridiculous. Like, you're making $1,000 an hour on a stream. Like, you're doing something right? Wow, we are tearing through the sand. Oh, sound alerts, yeah. Yeah, he, like, there was, like, a siren one that, like, really fucking woke him up a lot. And they had media share on during it as well. So people could donate, like, $5 and, like, play a video. One guy, I think, donated, like, so much money that the whole movie played, basically. Or, like, a whole series or whatever. I think those are, like, really good ideas. Like, you can, like, do it to where, like, all of TFS, like, Team 4 Stars videos play, donate enough money. Because it was, like, every dollar is, like, 30 seconds or a minute or something. So you could, like, for a 17-minute video, you do, like, $17. People can usually afford that. At least, like, when you're on, like, that level of streamer. Cool, we are, emptying out our second shulker's worth of sand. Jesus Christ. We are tearing through it. I'm looking forward to mining all the sand back up later. And then making it all into glass. It's called double dipping. Keep missing the fucking placement. There we go. About to hit another night. Also, happy day 202. What the fuck? We've already gone through 5 days? I thought we were on day 200 for some reason. Jesus. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Let's do this side. I do want to add sound alerts to the stream. I just don't know how to yet. But, like, something that Philza did was, like, if you donate $5.55, makes the creeper sound. And apparently it sounds, like, really realistic. So you can actually think there's a creeper behind you. And it's fun for viewers to watch people panic by hearing a creeper. Blurp? The fuck is a blurp? There we go. Fucking Scottish people, swear to God. You guys and your weird fucking words. That's how you do the sounds? Oh. I just think like random shit. So like, can you add blurb to Streamlabs then? Because I'd be interested in doing that. Better than people like spam donate 1 bits, which I did actually allow to happen again. I brought up the 10 bits for a while because of the guy banned recently. Twitch extension, interesting. But I brought it back down after he's gone because like nobody else like spams one bit donos anymore, which is fine. I don't give a shit. I think I earned like $1 off the guy before he got banned, so like he didn't like really. I didn't lose a whole lot with him getting banned. You could technically still watch the stream without that account. I don't think he's going to though. I think he's probably too embarrassed. Feels bad, man. Just add the browser source and website. Okay, I'll look into it then. I like how you know so much more than me about like this kind of stuff. Is so interesting. Like our ability to exchange knowledge is always really fun for me. Like I have a lot of like growing audience information. You have a lot of like Twitch extension information. Together we are like one whole streamer. Go ahead and eat another steak and we'll continue on. Let's go. I mean, this is one of the things that like, so Mr. Beast talked a lot about this in interviews. When he was like a smaller YouTuber, like right around the 10,000 subscriber mark, which is small compared to what he is now, obviously. He was friends with like 3 or 4 different YouTubers that also had like a similar amount of subs, and they would just spend like hours talking to each other about like content strategy and like things that worked for them, things that didn't. And I really want more of that in my life. It's one of the reasons why I went and like Linda to stream more, so she can like learn things to share with me, so I can keep sharing things with her. Like same thing applies to you, right? Like you and I have exchanged like a lot of information over the past few months. It's been great for both of us. I think we both learned a lot from each other, just from like getting to hear each other's experiences and stuff. Like you have way more Twitch experience than I do. I have a lot more YouTube experience than you, and together we can learn a lot. I enjoy that a lot. I appreciate having that. There we go. Still kind of running on sand. Do not enjoy the rain. Wish I had channeling. As soon as I get channeling too, like it won't rain for like 20 days. I definitely need the YouTube help, and I definitely need the Twitch help because I'm fucking clueless on Twitch. Also Discord too, but I have Dom Boy teaching me a lot of that stuff. Okay, technically this area is all marked off. Let's go ahead and take a look from the sky. It doesn't look like it's marked off fully, but I can promise it is. Boom. Cool. That's what it's looking like. So we have officially 1 quadrant completed. Just 3 more to go. So let's go ahead and grab. We're gonna need a lot of netherrack. Let's go ahead and put the sand up for now. We're not gonna need it for a bit. No, wrong. Gotta put an empty one. So next up, we're going to be making 7x7 quadrants with the netherrack that we have, which we have plenty of course. This should be more than enough for us to use. Pog, onwards. We have 2 minutes of invis left. I say we focus on the one right next to it. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And just to confirm that my math is correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They do connect. Pog. This is all we do. We just go around making 7x7 quadrants all the way around until we eventually run out of space, and then we'll just start filling it up with sand again. And we'll do that over and over again until we finish this draining project. I really did underestimate the amount of time and investment it would take to accomplish this goal. I did not expect it to take nearly this long. I want to get a lot of it done today, though, whenever I still have like the lower viewership, so I don't have to bore the fuck out of people later on. It'll hurt my average viewer numbers, but like, fuck it, honestly. I can't be asked to preserve that right now. It's just better to get this out of the way. Because like, having this trading hall would be such a cool thing to have in my stream as like a character. Come in here, do like major trade, people like, oh my god, this guy like really grinded this out. I'm like, yeah, thanks, there's like 8 VODs that have all of me doing this if you want to watch. But speaking of my VOD channel, doing fucking great when it comes to me like actually uploading onto it. I have it all caught up. It's been really fucking nice. It's not going to do very well, but there are times like today, my girlfriend's going to miss the stream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And when she misses the stream, she wants to watch the video. So I'm going to get like 3 hours of watch time from her watching it on YouTube. And to me, like, that's worth it, you know? And if I get, like, 1 or 2 other people like that, like, that's, like, 9 hours of watch time per video. That's more than any of my main channel stuff does, easily. So, like, it may not pop off on subscribers, but on watch time, it's going to do fantastic. And that's, like, a really important aspect to consider. I don't think a VOD channel is good for growth, but I think it's good for your existing audience. And thankfully, I have a lot of people who are, like, watching my shit right now. So, it works out. I kind of want to make an aquarium. Like, a glass, like, sphere in the ocean that like has like a bunch of fish that I've captured. I might do that eventually. Add it as a feature to my ring of floating islands I'll be doing. Okay, right here. I really like the idea of the floating rings, the islands. I think it's gonna be like a really fun project to work on. A lot more fun than draining ocean monuments. But I need the ocean monuments drained as like the center feature for it to look good, so I have to do this first. So it's gonna be like a very long-term goal of mine. Okay, on to the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Also, Don, if you're ever interested, what you should consider, maybe do like a modded series. Ow, what? Oh no. I was ignoring my invis. We're good. Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm still getting aggroed on. I don't know why. Let's move out of the way. Like I said, 2 hits and I get killed. Right? It's like, Jesus fuck, dude. Okay, I'm invis though, so it's fine now. But holy shit. I have got to keep a better eye on that. Fuck me. But yeah, I think that modding would look really good for you. You know, there are like really fun mods out there that add like really interesting like bosses to the game and like a lot better like crafting recipes and stuff. Like that's like really fun for a lot of people to watch. Cause like anybody can do a vanilla series, not everybody can do modded series. If you have like the stuff to be able to do that, you should. I'd watch that. I'm like a purist vanilla player. I don't like really 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't really like using mods personally. I also have like a shit computer for mods. Like I have a good editing computer, but I don't think it's really good for hardcore Minecraft stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, I'm over here with like a 1050 Ti. I'm not really like swimming in good tech, so like for me it'd be harder to do. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's keep it like that. Cool. Now we have this round gone. I will not brag. I'm just frustrated because like I'd love to have another GPU. I'd even be willing to spend like 100 or 200 above MSRP. But like almost every GPU is like double MSRP, and I've also been like used in mining rigs for an extended period of time, which is like really hurting the lifespan of those GPUs. It's just really frustrating to me because like I'd like to have the ability to like have 4K imaging. Like I can get a 4K monitor, but my GPU is not going to support doing 4K. So like, what's the point, right? Like I have the ability to film in 4K, and the thing holding me back is honestly a GPU, which is the dumbest thing to be holding me back. So I think like the camera is typically the thing that holds people back. So I don't know. It makes me upset a little bit. I'm disappointed in humans for fucking up a good thing. Also, the reason why it's like impossible to get a car right now because it's the same chips. So it feels bad. I don't know if I mentioned it or not. After my first payout, I'm going to be buying a new mic, and then second payout's going to be a new webcam. I've decided to invest everything back into the stream. So I'm going to just sort out the camera. I don't want a car. Man, if I could live life without a car, I would do it. I fucking hate driving. If I could like walk around places, I'd be okay with that. I was always jealous of like Casey Neistat living in New York, where he could do the boosted board and travel around using that, and then he could also like run to a bunch of interesting places. I'm telling you, man, getting the camera would be a really good investment for you. You could use it as a webcam. You could also use it for like standalone YouTube videos. Which, by the way, I really want to see you do that more this coming year. I want to see you like do like sit down like story time talks on your YouTube channel. I would watch the absolute fuck out of that. I would just download it with my YouTube Red. I was listening to it like on my drives. I'd fucking love that shit. I think story time videos are so interesting and very underrated. I did too many of them last year, which was my problem. Like I overdid it. But there's like a healthy balance, and it also gives the people who like follow your YouTube channel like something exclusive to see. To be like, hey, if you like what I do here, you can see even more of what I do on my YouTube channel. You can hear story times or whatever. Talk about like life experiences. I want to try not to launch stuff. I would do story time. I honestly should Google map your address. I just want to be creepy about it, you know? Probably next to like a McDonald's. Jealous. I want to be next to a McDonald's. I don't think I'm that interesting. I didn't think I was interesting either, but I got 1,000 subscribers, so I did something right. It's a matter of perspective. What you think is uninteresting, people find to be interesting. Alright, the outlining is complete, which means we get to fill up sand again. Woo! Yay! Great. It's all good. Let's go ahead and grab the rest of the sand and get started. We'll get there eventually. Okay, so we have empty one, full one. We're going to start taking from our last shulker box worth of sand. We're getting into a pattern. Beginning of streams, we're grabbing a bunch of sand. The rest of the streams, we're just doing this over and over again. Okay, so we'll start from this edge, and we'll just go all the way across in this edge, I think, because that's probably going to be like the best way of doing this. Get a morale booster by doing the shallow end first, and then eventually suffer from the deep end. I think you're interesting. Here's the thing. You're 29 years old. You have significantly more life experience than that. You have 6 years of life experience on me. There are absolutely things you could offer to people as far as like advice goes that I couldn't, that you should be offering on YouTube, in my opinion. I think you're missing a lot of growth potential by not doing that. Diversifying your content like that's important too, because you can capture more of an audience using like talking head videos and then lead them over to your Twitch account, which has worked for me a few times. I've gotten a few people that subscribe to me onto my Twitch channel, so things to consider. I hear them aggroing, but I still have 2.5 minutes of invis, so no reason for them to be aggroing right now. There we go. I think I'm figuring out the pattern to do this. You do the wall first, and then you'll do the wall in the next one all the way across, and then you just do whatever sides are necessary. You can't tell me you haven't had like a relationship you've learned from, or like work experiences you've learned from. You can talk about like how you got promoted and like what you did step by step to get to that point. You can talk about your career and your field that you're interested in. Like I've done a lot of videos on like being a manager. You have information that other people would kill to have that are just starting out where you're at right now. Like you realize like in your field, like people are just now starting out in it, and they're like fiending for information about like how to like succeed where you're working. You could absolutely provide that information and gain people like loving your channel for that, and they end up liking your personality so much they end up staying for your Twitch accounts where they can actually like sub and like donate and financially support you at that point. Like there are ways of diversifying yourself in a way that makes sense that can still like lead to more growth in other places. Because like growing one platform is great, but if you can find a way to grow on multiple platforms from the same content, you're double dipping basically, and it's a really good strategy if you can pull it off. I'm 29 on the 29th of January. Motherfucker, you're 29 right now, I swear to God. He's 29 or something. His name is Don Volio. He's 29 or something. Ooh, we got a message. Got it, Fion. You got it. Next Don is 30. How does that feel? How does it feel to almost be 30 years old, you boomer? I'm kind of curious about this. I'd be fascinated to learn more about that. Because, like, yeah, I was about to say, like, goddamn, dude, you gotta be old as fuck. Like, for some people, that's, like, close to middle age, you know? Like, you could live to be, like, on average, things, like, in your, like, your 70s. Like, you're getting close to the halfway point, man, of your life. How does it feel to, like, be close to death? I'm only, like, 1/3. I got plenty of time to do dumb shit. Must feel really bad. What is that emote? Nerdgasm had one. Nice. Pog. I hate the prefix for my emotes, the sort of C1. I'm a millennial. Yeah, but you're like an old millennial. I'm an old, oh fuck. I'm an old Gen Z. I guess you're more of like a mid-tier millennial. Because Gen Z started in 97, I was born in 98. So like, I'm a very old Gen Zer. You can change the prefix? I can? I wonder if Sorta has been taken. Because I want like Sorta Beanie and Sorta MLG Water Bucket or whatever. Boo, Gen Z. Bro, millennials are the ones that give us a bad name though. Because you guys were like the lazy motherfuckers that like played on your phones at work all the time and shit. Or just like the guys just getting into the working field. Because you have to realize like I'm like, my generation is like only just now graduating college basically. Like we haven't even like had a chance to like impact the workforce yet. But you guys make us look bad. Because people like associate millennials and Gen Zs as the same thing. You guys just mad 'cause you're old. Cringe. Being a millennial. God. Imagine. That must be humiliating. Being that old of a boomer. To be fair, on the internet, you are considered old. I'm actually considered old on the internet as well. If you're not like 18 popping off on fucking the Dream SMP, you're basically fucked. So it feels bad. We made a good amount of progress on this so far. We still got a good amount of time left to keep working on it too. So we're going to get quite a bit of it done today. I think it's still going to take like 2 or 3 more streams just to finish getting all the sand placed. And then it'll probably take 1 stream just to get the sand all gone after draining it with water. And then it'll probably take another stream to get all the glass. It's going to take like probably till like mid to late January of my streaming to be able to complete it. We'll have to see. I mean, I say that though. If I'm doing 20 hours a week next year, maybe we'll just be like mid-January. I'm so excited for the shirts to come in, man. It's gonna be so nice. I'm gonna wear it on stream the first day it comes in, so you guys can be jealous of my sort of casual sub shirt. Speaking of sort of casual, if you guys have not already followed the account and you're enjoying any of what I do here, go ahead and do so. It's free. You can always unfollow later. You'll get like a little notification on the thing that'll show your name, which is pretty cool. It'd be very much appreciated though. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to donate. I just appreciate having the follows. I like having the number be bigger, and I like having people come into my streams to talk and hang out like Don Volio's been doing for the past hour and a half or so. Almost done with the first section of wall here, and they'll be able to move on to the next section. Because we're going to cross to start with, and we'll work on the sidewalls afterwards. I'm about to run out of sand again, though, is the problem. I still have somewhat of that shulker left, so it's fine, but we might run out before the end of the stream, which is a bit unfortunate. I was positive that 3 would be enough for a whole stream, but I think I've just gotten faster. Because this is all we have left now. So we have like 1 or 2 more reloads we have left. There we go. Let's head over here, and then we're just going to start from this point and work our way down. But we're going to do it from left to right, not right to left, because I think it's just easier for me to place blocks that way. Alright, on to the next section, let's go. This is definitely the better way of doing it, though. I've definitely figured out the process to do it. So at least it'll be faster than we did it the first time. Unfortunately, I think this side of the ocean is a lot more deep than this side of the ocean, so we're going to need to place more blocks on average to make it happen. If I was being smart, what I could do is like terraform it early and flatten out the land, because I'm already going to have to do that afterwards anyway. But doing that underwater seems like such more of a pain in the ass, because I have the guardians there, so I either have to stay invis without having my depth 3, or I can just drain in and be able to walk around freely, which I think is just like the safer option. What was that noise? It was kind of cringe. Cool, let's go ahead and grab this onto the next section. I have like a false sense of finishing things fast because I'm only doing the 1 wall at a time. But I'm like, oh, I actually have to go back and go through all these things again. Being able to stop the guardians to move around freely is definitely worthwhile though, because they'll get stuck in each row. It makes it a little safer for me. I'm not even sure if I want to make a guardian farm, to be honest. Like, I don't think the XP yield is just great enough to justify the time spent on it versus just using my Enderman farm. Which I still need to edit it a little bit. I have things I can do to make it safer, like adding a ceiling to it so they can't just like walk around freely. I've been too lazy to do it, honestly. It's been kind of a problem. It just takes me enough time to like get the leaves to get started, but I have to get dark oak leaves because that's what I built with it. And getting those is what's the pain in the butt. I do have a nether portal that leads to one of those forests though, because it leads to the mansion. But like taking the time to do that is just a bit much. When I could just be gathering sand and placing sand over and over again like a true monkey. They call me Monka Chris. There we go. Awesome, getting close to finishing this section off. Fantastic. Go ahead and speed place the sand right here. And there we go. On to the next one. And go across. I think we're killing it now. We've unlocked it, Dawn. I can't wait to see the day when you decide to do this, by the way, motherfucker. You don't have to deal with this someday. Draining an ocean monument's like a rite of passage for any kind of like Minecraft content creator. You're required to do it at least like once. So you are legally obligated to eventually copy what I'm doing and drain an ocean monument. If I bother. Here's the thing, if you like building though, like what people do that I think are really interesting is like they drain it, right? But then they convert the actual ocean monument itself into something different. The most common one that I see is when people convert into like a nether one. So they put like nether bricks as like the primary block. Nether racks surrounding it. They'll make like the nether biomes in each of the corners. And And then they'll add like the bastion blocks and stuff, like the walls, and use like I forget like what the block is, but there's like blackstone, I think it's called. Put like blackstone in there. Like it looks really fucking sick when they do it. And like the aesthetic of it's interesting. You can put like another portal at the top or on the inside. Like there's really fun ways of doing it that I think are really interesting and make for really good YouTube videos as well. Whenever I eventually do like my 200-day recap, I'm gonna have to talk about how all I did for like 50 of those days was just this over and over again. I still have to make the first 100-day recap. Thankfully, I know approximately when that was in my videos, because I made at the very end of the stream, I made a sign that says like people who have been there for the first 100 days. Speaking of, we need to do that for 200 days. I have minute 33 left for that. Almost done with the next row, which is pretty pog. We can't sleep yet. There are monsters nearby. What about over here? There are monsters nearby. What about over here? Apparently there's not monsters nearby anymore. Very, very nice. Drinking water every 15 minutes or so. Keeping myself hydrated. I've been meaning to put a hydrate myself thing, but I'm pretty sure that Linda would literally drown me if I did. Like she and Tay both save up just enough to do the dab. So like if I put like 150 for hydrating myself, I would be drinking like a gallon of water per stream. It'd be kind of ridiculous. Set a limit. Yeah, but if I set a limit, then I feel bad. I don't know, dude. It'd be kind of funny if they try to like force me up to pee. I become big enough, make people have to donate to make me stream, or to make me pee. Every 15 minutes. Yeah, but like I hate whenever you have that though, because like whenever I'm in your chat, all I want to do is just spam it. Because I think it'd be funny, but then you have a limit for it. I think it's funnier to not have a limit. Some of the things that make me a sass whenever I'm on your streams, because like I can only do the things for so many times. Come on, place, please. There we go. Alright, on to the last section for this row. Tearing through this, man. Super proud of this. Going pretty well. Okay, we're losing my invis. Got it. We have one more left. Wow, we have really gone through this. I have a dehydrate one now for beer. Well, if I ever drink alcohol, I'm sure that'd be a great option. I had some adults try to peer pressure me into having like rum chocolate the other day, which was really weird. Like I went through my entire high school and like I'm still in my early 20s, but I went through my entire high school and like college experience never being pressured to have alcohol. And it turns out people who play volleyball with will try to pressure me more than anybody else. I think that's so weird. I think it's so cringe to like try to pressure somebody to drinking alcohol if they're not interested. Like what do you gain from that? Like what are you truly getting out of somebody drinking? Like what satisfaction do you get? I don't understand. It makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. It's really fucking cringe though. It's like, dude, just back off. It's not that serious. Not everybody needs to be an alcoholic, okay? Alcohol is not everything. Oh no, I don't like adults. Adults are fucking stupid. No offense. Because you're a boomer, you know? Your body. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't outwardly judge people if they're drinking alcohol. I don't know why they need to judge me for not drinking it. I mean, it's so bizarre to me. Like, I've never felt like peer pressure to do anything. Like, people can't like tell me like, oh, you're being a loser, you're not drinking. Like, I'm not going to care about that. But just like the fact that they wouldn't respect the boundaries and they kept pushing it, it's like after someone says no, just fucking back off. It's not a hard concept to understand. I don't get it. I felt bad though. I did skip volleyball today with them. It was a league match that I skipped because I was so fucking exhausted I had to sleep. I was not feeling good at all. Cool. We got the next layer of wall done. On to the next layer. And we still got another 15 minutes to finish them. We'll be able to check the yield for our iron farm here in a bit. I think I'm going to finish one more row, and then we're going to stop. I don't drink that much, to be fair. I don't even care if people drink a lot. I just don't want to be pressured in drinking. Yeah, we'll finish one more row with the sand. And then we will go check the yield for the iron farm and stream next to a desert so we can collect sand for the beginning of next stream because we're going to need to collect a lot more sand again. It seems like the first 30 minutes of each stream is going to be spent collecting things, doing miscellaneous tasks, and then the last hour and a half or so will be spent doing this. However, I'm doing my 5-hour stream starting next year. We'll have to reconfigure that a bit because I can't do 5 hours straight of this over and over again. So I'll probably spend like 2 or 3 hours per stream doing this, and the rest of the time like either building something different to give myself a break or collecting materials. Because I do need to collect a lot of diamonds to make a full diamond beacon. The plan is to have a full diamond, full gold, and full iron beacon. There's one other, and full emerald as well, which we'll be getting after we make the trading hall, obviously. So I can work on collecting materials for that as well. Or I can make farms. I've been wanting to make like an auto sugarcane farm for a while now on spawn chunks. I can also work on spawn chunks itself, outlining the border for it, and then I'm setting up farms inside of that. So I have options for things I can do. But if I did a full 5 hours per stream on this, I would finish it faster, but I would also burn out so much quicker on hardcore Minecraft. It's not worth it to me. Here's the question, Don. I've kind of like talked to Linda and Dom about this. So if I'm doing 80 hours a month streaming, there's going to be a point where like I want to try like 1 day a week doing something other than Minecraft. Do you have an interest in like any other things that I could do? I'm even interested in buying games to accommodate it. I will say I am not an FPS guy. It's not that I don't enjoy it, it's just I'm not good at it. I think that'd be really boring to watch a guy like get killed constantly in like Call of Duty or what would be called a fucking Fortnite or whatever. But I'm interested in having like one alternative game that I play either once a week or once every other week, so I can just like add a little bit of variety to it. But I just don't know what games people would be interested in watching is the thing. Like for me, if I could pick the game, I'd probably pick like a Stardew Valley world and have me do like once a week kind of things. I love Stardew Valley. I think it's fun, and like a 5-hour run of Stardew Valley per week would honestly get me pretty far in the game. It also kind of translates from Minecraft. I'm just not sure if it's like worth doing. Another option is like having segments where I spend like 30 minutes per stream, like just chatting. But the problem is like I don't think I have enough active viewer base to justify doing it yet. But I wanted like a just chatting section where I did 30 minutes of like playing ukulele, talking to chat, doing like Q&A sessions, playing music for people, stuff like that. I thought that'd be fun. But I don't think I'm there yet for viewership. Because I need viewers to make that work. So otherwise I'm just singing music to myself, and that's kind of weird. I don't know. But I have like all these things I want to do. I just need more of a viewer base to justify it. Oh, what the fuck? Why are you here, dude? You are in the wrong place right now, man. You are going to get fucked. I'll leave you alive because it's funny, but Jesus. Let's go ahead and year ourselves away from that shit. And we'll keep working on this in the meantime. I don't know why the fuck you thought it was a good idea to be here, man, but you are not in Kansas anymore, unfortunately. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Do you ever get hangovers from streams? Like, have you ever drank enough from a stream to get a hangover? There we go. Ah, nope. There we go. Okay. We are very close to finishing off. Nope, I am God. I don't think that not getting a hangover makes you a god. I think it just means you didn't drink enough or you hydrated enough. Also, like, having a tolerance to alcohol is actually a myth. Alcohol will continue to affect you the same way. You just notice the effects less the more you drink. People are like, yeah, I can drink like 5 gallons of alcohol and not feel a thing. It's like, yeah, 'cause your body's so numb to it now, but you're still like negatively impacting your body. 2 beers is not enough for one. For me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I had like a beer, I'd probably have like a fucking hangover and be drunk as fuck. 'Cause I've never had alcohol in my life. Too many alcoholics in the family to justify doing it. I saw how disgusting it can make you as a human. I also don't want to become dependent on it. Same reason why I've never tried smoking. That, and I also like having a good lung capacity to be able to work out. Exercise is like an integral part. So like I've gone through like most of my life being depressed. And I finally found like a mix to reduce the effects of that. Like going out and seeing people relatively often, exercising, having hobbies. Like I found ways of like reducing the odds of me like having a downward spiral. I feel like drinking and smoking would definitely put me back into one of those spirals inadvertently, because it would impact my ability to exercise. And then drinking is just a depressant, so like I'd probably become an alcoholic, become depressed from that. So like it's just not worth it to me. I think I value my mental health too much to risk it at this point. Plus, like I didn't want to do that to my girlfriend. It would suck if she was like dating an alcoholic when she never signed up for that. I don't want to put her through that. Wedding. I don't plan on getting married. Stagnite? What are you on about? What are you fucking talking about? Yeah, marriage is not in the cards for me. I'm just not interested in it. You drank on those days. Oh, no, I'm good. I still wouldn't. There's not a world where you can convince me to drink alcohol. I've considered, like, if I got big enough, I might drink, like, a beer for, like, $1,000 maybe. Maybe a little more, honestly. Like, there's a world where I would consider doing it for enough money, but, like, nobody that currently is in my life could pay me enough to do it, so I'm not worried about it right now. But I'm willing to be bribed for it eventually, maybe. Because, like, for me, it's like kind of like a principled thing. If you want me to break my principles, you have to pay me a lot of fucking money to do that. Okay, we drank our last Invis pot. But thankfully, we're almost done, so it's fine. We just have this one last section left. I don't think they can aggro on me right now. Either way, let's go ahead and fly away. Fly me to the moon. Make me fly. Anyway, go ahead and head over here. I think we did pretty good there. We got a lot done. I think we started like right about there. And then I think we got all of that. And then all of that. Not bad progress at all. Let's go ahead. We need to make some more Invis pots. Let's go ahead and focus on that right now. Let's get out of the way. Here we go. So we'll go ahead and toss these into there. And then into there. And after doing a 2-hour stream, we should have about 50 more blocks of iron to our collection. Which is very, very pog. Let's go ahead and start this now while I grab the rest of the materials. We're going to be needing 2 golden carrots. We're going to go through so many invis pots for this build. It's ridiculous. 2 sugar, 2 mushrooms, and 2 spider eyes. Make 2 fermented spider eyes. Then we're going to make potions of night vision from the golden carrots. And then we'll be making them extended. Then we'll make them into invis using fermented spider eyes. What's your point balance right now, Dawn? How many sort of casual points, or is it called casual coins? How many casual coins do you have now? What are you saving for? Let's go ahead and do this. Oh no, I need pants. There we go. Next up is going to be fermented spider eyes onto those. Make them into invis pots. The order that you do it in doesn't matter once they're night vision. So, we'll do a little bit of inventory management while we're waiting, because we can throw the kelp away. And then I'm not going to keep the trident on. Well, actually, no, I'll keep the trident with me. Then let's go ahead and make these into extended potions of invis. So we'll have that for the next stream. Cool, and then we can go ahead and we'll toss all of the potions into... Actually, that's not enough room, is the problem. Let's toss into one of the red shulker boxes for now, I think. There we go. So now we have 8, 6, 24. We'll have 48 more minutes of invis for the next stream. And there's a few things I want to accomplish before I end off. I want to go check out the iron farm, see how much I've gotten from that. I'd also like to... Well, I was going to work on the trident a bit more. I think I'll just wait till next stream to do that, though. Because, like, how I'm going to spawn is going to be kind of awkward. Go ahead and throw that. We don't really need Vion's Grace on us right now. We're not really grabbing any wood right now. So we'll just go ahead and toss it into there for the moment. Let's reconfigure our inventory. There we go. Put the bed there. That's good there. Put this here. Okay. Got everything that we need there. So let's go ahead and head back. Ooh. We have some opportunity, actually. We could actually focus on the trident. It is nighttime. I can sleep over near the spawn chunks. Let's go ahead and fly on down. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go down to our spawn chunks. Oh god, lag, please. Am I safe? Am I good? Yay, we made it. Pfft. Jesus Christ. Oh, hey, spider. So we're going to go over our spawn chunks, check out our iron farm, see how much iron we got from it. I'm guesstimating about 50 blocks or so. And then what we'll do from there is go to the end. I could just go to the end first, but fuck it. Either way. Okay, go down here into our scuffed area. Then we need to go down. Nope. Ow. Pff. Oh, fucking hoglins. Gross. Yeah, let's not. Or piglins, rather. There we go. Okay, now let's go ahead and place down a bed and sleep here. Set it over to daytime. That will have our spawn point here, so that way we can go here after the end. Let's check out our... Oh, wow, okay, that didn't work. Let's check out our farm and see what we've gotten. I can land this, probably. There we go. Perfect. Awesome. Pog. Plenty of iron. This is one stream's worth of time, by the way. We do have a crafting table set up, so we can check this out. I'm guessing 50-ish. Got 60 blocks. Very nice. And then we have this right here, so we can now make a full beacon out of iron, which is pretty sick, honestly. It's very exciting. We are becoming very rich people here. And we can go ahead and grab our enchantment table out now. And we're going to try to go and see if we can get, what's it called? Yeah, it is hype, honestly. We can go see if we can get, what's it called, channeling on our trident. Because I really want channeling. And now that I have the enchant table there, it'll be a lot faster to do. So let's go ahead and give that a shot. I'll give it like 20 minutes. I can't imagine it's going to take me longer than like 10, but I'll give it 20. Okay, we're going to fly over through here. Can I make this as one firework? Yes, I can. Very nice. I'd spend all this time making this elaborate fucking staircase just to fly right above it. Imagine. This is going to take us over to our end portal. So we're going to bring him down through here. And just like always, 'tis I who fucked the dragon. Princess Lin 1. Heading over into the end. Now we're just going to go ahead and fly over to our Enderman grinding farm. We can heal up our shovel for the next round of killing shit. Killing sand. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and place the enchant table there. We'll go ahead and keep the noise up. Why not? Nice. Yep. Very good. Very good. Yes. Perfect. Pog. We'll go ahead and middle this up first. If you have headphones. Okay, so it's just mending the shovel. There we go. Cool, everything is mended. Perfect. On to level 30. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and yeet some of these. Just have some more inventory space. And we'll go ahead and disenchant the trident, and we'll just keep re-enchanting until we get what we want. Go ahead and do this. We'll need a few more lapis. There we go. Perfect. Alright, let's see if we can get some channeling. I'm breaking in loyalty. Nope. On to the next attempt. And this is like the best way to do this shit, right? It's just like have the farm already set up, so you can just immediately do this. It makes life so much easier. Unbreaking 3. Nope. Useless. Bad. Like, the speed that you can do level 30 enchantments is so much faster. It's so nice. Wait for it. Oh, never mind. I'll need one more round. There we go. Loyalty 3 and breaking 3. Nope. No channeling. So let's go ahead and keep grinding until we get another level 30. And we'll do this for a little bit and see if we can try to get channeling. So I've been needing it for a while. There we go. Impaling. Riptide. Damn. Riptide is great. I just can't afford to use it right now. I'm willing to get it after I get the advancements using channeling, but for now it's not worth. There we go. Pog. Pog. Channeling Pog. I don't even care if that doesn't have any other stuff on it. It does not matter to me. I'm just happy I have channeling finally. I can now make lightning strike from the sky. What more could you want? That took like 10 attempts to get that, by the way. That's fucking stupid. From like all the previous attempts as well. Alright, I'm ready. I just want to give you extra levels. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Awesome, okay. Let's go ahead and fly the fuck out of here. Oh, shit. And while we're flying, let's go ahead and drop some ender pearls off of us. We're going to have so many of the poppies, it's ridiculous. You can trade them, apparently. Cool, so now we have our channeling trident. I know I have mending books back home. It's going to take a while to make a max trident, but I'm not going to need one for the advancements that I want to do. Either way, though, we are actually going to end off the stream here. We hit exactly the 2-hour mark, basically, which is pretty hype. What we accomplished this episode, we managed to grab 3 shulkers worth of sand and use all 3 shulkers worth of that sand in order to... fucking MLG wire bucket, in order to fill up a lot more of the ocean monument for the draining of it. So I think we made a ton of progress this stream, honestly. We spent a good amount of time getting our trident channeling, which is very exciting. We'll be able to do something with that, hopefully next stream as it starts to rain. We ended up hitting past day 200. We're now on day 206 in our hardcore Minecraft world. We are officially 1/5 of the way to day 1000, which is the... milestone that I'm interested to see, like, what I decided to do for that. I'm not sure if I'll keep going after 1,000. We'll have to see, I guess, won't we? But all very exciting stuff, all things considered. Don, thank you for being here today. You made this a lot more tolerable for me, being able to stream for 2 hours, doing a lot of grinding shit. So thank you so much for being here, man. Very much appreciated. If any of you guys have enjoyed this and you want to see more from me in the future, go ahead and hit the follow button. It's free. You can always unfollow later. You'll get a notification coming up on the screen, which is always pretty cool as well. I always appreciate people following. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to, like, give me bits. I just like people being around here, honestly. For those of you who are watching the YouTube VOD, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and give it a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, and do not forget to keep it casual. #DonLove.